Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are doing the Boxycharm try on and review. Now this is actually going to be 1 week after me having tested out the products that came in this month's Boxycharm. For anybody who probably doesn't know, because I realize I haven't shared this information in the past couple Boxycharm videos, Boxycharm is a $21 a month subscription. Because of laws that have changed, they do have to charge tax now, so it'll probably come out to like 22 and change, or like $23 a month. If you pay for a 3-month, 6-month, or year-long subscription ahead of time, you will get a discounted price on the monthly boxes. So just keep that in mind, because that's what I choose to do, just to keep it cheaper and to not have the worry of, you know, being charged every single month. Anywho, so this month's theme is the Afterglow. And set that aside and really quick just show you the products that I have. So I have the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in Copper Foil. I have the No Problem Primer. I have the Pretty Vulgar Bronzer. I have the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. And I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. So again, I've already been using these products for the past week to see how I feel about them. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara I've already talked about plenty of times as one of my favorite mascaras of all time, up until L'Oreal Lash Paradise kind of took over. So I'm not going to actually even open this today. The Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. This stuff is really, really good. Now, I still have the pot that Boxycharm had given out last time, which is this itty bitty little thing. And this is the size they gave out this time. So that is amazing. I love to see that. I do prefer the original scent much better, but this one was a fast absorbing body cream to help tighten and smooth like no other. I can't say that I ever felt anything for the tightening and the smoothing, but I do like the fact that as small as this pot is, I've had this thing for almost a year, and you need so little to get such good results, like just a really nice soft feeling on the skin, that I think it's well worth it. Now, this one here is, how much did they say this goes for? $20 for this pot here. And this one you get, how much is in here? So this one is 2.5 fluid ounces. So this is 20 compared to the last one, which I think was either 15 or 12. I can't quite remember. I do like this one for hydration a lot. The smell is pretty nice. It's not bad. The smell isn't bad. And the formula is definitely, on the thicker side to the last one. The last one is definitely creamier. This one's a lot thicker. It does absorb amazingly well into the skin. It does hydrate amazingly well. I had these dry patches on either side of my hips, and oddly enough, I usually get this every winter. For anybody who doesn't know, I do have very dry skin. I do have eczema. So these are things that I deal with all the time. And I usually just moisturize to kind of get me throughout the day. But this moisturizer has actually seeped in and really helped get those patches to be super soft, even on a day where, you know, I'm kind of rushing in the morning, so I'm kind of just like patting it out and just like rubbing it, and I gotta get dressed, and I don't have time to really sit there and massage it in or do it directly after a shower, which I believe helps absorb the moisture the most. This has worked out really, really well, so I'm like really happy about this. So anywho, moving on from there is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color. Now I'm actually going to go pop this on real quick, so I'm going to show you a quick clip here, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to come back and let you know how I feel about this. A quick eye look using the Nude Sticks Copper Foil. And if you watch the quick clip I showed of me applying my eye makeup, you'll see that I added to the look using the Milani Bold Obsessions palette. Now, here is, well, first let's go into the Nude Stick. So you see, when I first started applying it, I applied it without any primer, without any concealer on the eyes. I went straight with the nude sticks right onto the eyes because I wanted you to see that just using the nude stick alone could give you that saturated foiled color. But here's the thing. Supposedly, this nude stick is $24. Now, the reason I specifically chose the Milani Bold Obsessions palette to create this look with is because of this color in the center, which is called Gold Getter. Let me show you something really quick. So here goes your nude stick, and here goes a swatch of what that nude stick looks like. So kind of almost like a little coppery penny, more on the gold side. Now here is a swatch with that Gold Getter look from Milani. So yes, the colors are off, but the point is that this palette I got for 15 bucks at Walmart. So not only am I getting that Gold Getter color in the palette, but then I'm getting all the other colors with it. Whereas this stick, this nude sticks, is $24. I wouldn't spend $24 on this. I mean, yeah, again, it performed nicely without any, you know, primer or concealer or anything, but I can get an entire palette that performs really, really nicely, all the colors in here, for 15 bucks, as opposed to spending $24 on one stick in a color that I wouldn't even be able to use all the time with every look I create. You can get warm looks out of this. You can get cool tone looks out of this. You can get matte looks out of it. You can also get some nice little shimmery looks out of it for 15 bucks. So absolutely not with the nude stick. I would definitely pass on that. So moving on from there, we come to the Touch of Soul No Problem Primer. I'm going to apply this first on one side of my face, and then I'm going to do the base for my face and come back and tell you guys how I feel about this. Okay, so as far as the No Problem Primer, unfortunately, I'm just one of those people that primers just don't work for. No pore filling primers, just regular smoothing primers. Like, these things just don't work for me. It's fine with me. It is what it is. It won't stop me from trying them if I happen to get them in a subscription box or something, but it has stopped me from buying them personally. Now, speaking of buying them, this one here is 1.1 fluid ounces, and it's for $18. I mean, I guess that's up to you. If this is a primer that works for you, 1.1 fluid ounce for 18 ounces, considering the fact that you wouldn't really need much to cover the areas of your face where you would need a pore filling primer, I guess that's not bad. However, it did remind me very, very much of the the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. So if $18 is a bit much for you and you are looking for a pore filling primer, give the e.l.f. one a shot. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. I think this goes for maybe $5-6 now. Now, enough about that. We have here, last but not least, the Pretty Vulgar Bronzer in Bronzed Bee Sun Kiss Snitch. You guys have no idea how much that freaking name tickles me pink. But anywho, that's what it looks like in there. Now, this one very much so reminds me of the new City Mini palette. It is a City something that Maybelline has just come out with, the contour slash bronzers. I think I have it upstairs in my purse, or did I leave that at work? Anywho, so it reminds me of those. It isn't too warm, it isn't too cool, and it would definitely suffice as either a contour or a bronzer. Now, anyone who's been here long enough will know that constantly I'm saying the same thing. I like to take my whatever I'm using as bronzer, go ahead, see where I want to put that, and I also just touch it to contour with as well as bronze with. I think it's just an easy way to get two uses out of one product, but again, it's everyone's own personal choice. However, if you're looking for just a bronzer, it is very nice as a bronzer. I do like it a lot as a bronzer. But if you're looking for something that can serve a dual purpose, again, someone like me who I do love things like that, this would be perfect for also a contour and a bronzer. Not too warm, not too cool. It'll serve both purposes and look really nice in each. Now, this says it goes for $32. And that's what pisses me off the most. I love Pretty Vulgar. I really, really do. But $32 for something like this, when I just mentioned the fact that Maybelline has one that they just came out with in their City collection stuff. And that one I think was $5.99. and like I said, I feel that they look the same way and perform the same way. $32 is a hefty price for that. And I'm sorry, but as much as I love Pretty Vulgar's products, just $32 is way too much for that. And it's not going to do anything incredibly amazing that a bunch of other drugstore products don't already do. So that just seems excessive, way excessive. Like, I mean, even if you had said maybe 20 bucks or so, I would have said, okay, cool, you know, hopefully you won't use that much, so it'll last you long and it'll help, you know, make the price make sense. But $32, come on, you can't be serious with that. So as much as I love Pretty Vulgar and their products, I just cannot get behind a $32 price tag over a bronzer. So I'm very glad that I got it as part of the Boxycharm subscription, but would I ever purchase this on my own? Absolutely not. And I definitely wouldn't recommend anyone to buy it either. For the last time, if you want something like this, then I would much prefer recommending that City Bronzer slash contour from Maybelline before I would ever recommend this. So there you have it. That is my 1 week review on all the products that came in this month's Boxycharm box. If you have any specific questions about any of the products that I mentioned here today, then please feel free to leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You all have an amazing rest of the weekend wherever you are, because it is a 3-day weekend, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.